The land of smiles is getting assaulted by smog and not so fine dust.
Now, people in Bangkok have been advised to work from home.
Where the air quality in some areas of Bangkok, Thailand has remained at unsafe levels.
Man, what is up with the air today? This is crazy. So I have lived in Bangkok for a little over 3 years now, and I think this is the worst I've ever seen it. So anyway, I gotta go. This isn't an actual rooftop. I'm not supposed to be here. So this week is actually supposed to be quite bad for the pollution, the light dust, fine dust particles. And there's been several warnings issued throughout the news and everything. I think this has actually been going for a couple of weeks now, but I haven't been here. So I've just come back and, like, honestly, I can't believe it. So City Hall has issued a warning, and many companies are allowing their staff to work from home if that's an option, much like during the pandemic. But you can see the streets are noticeably quieter here today. So as I take a look on my phone at the AQI, I can see it is on 181, which is unhealthy. And there's an air quality forecast. And for the next week, it looks kind of like it's going to be quite similar, which is not great. I just did a search on Beijing to see the air quality there. It's on 97. So Bangkok's almost twice as bad as the air quality in Beijing at the moment, which is crazy. And then as I take a look, Bangkok is the 7th worst city at the moment and the 3rd worst country. So the highest countries are Bangladesh, Pakistan and India. And then Thailand is the next country. So Thailand is the 3rd worst country for air quality at the moment. And actually this hasn't updated as I look, because it says the air quality is 165 on here, whereas I'm reading it as 181. So it will actually jump up another spot to 6. Like, this is just crazy to see this. I mean, I know the air quality gets bad here sometimes, but this is definitely the worst I've seen it. So the good news is there's been about 8 clinics that have opened up all around the city for people to go. If they're having respiratory issues, they can get attention there. So right now I'm on my way to Lumphini Park. I wanted to take a walk through the park and see what it's like there.
Did he tell you why? Has anybody told you why? Have you any idea why?
So the park is definitely a lot quieter than it typically is. There's normally a lot more Thai people out and about exercising here, and actually now that I think about it, it's basically all tourists and foreigners that are here at the moment. There's hardly any Thai people here, so maybe we're the only ones stupid enough to come out in this weather. So while the air quality levels and the fine dust are certainly not ideal, it's actually not something that's all that new to me. So back when I lived in South Korea, this is something that we would deal with from time to time. You know, it all depends on the weather and the wind, and there's several contributing factors. It is just something that we would learn to live with. You know, we would wear masks, and it's funny because COVID changed all of that. We had to wear masks all the time. We're kind of scarred for life from that. But when the weather was like this and we would experience this fine dust, I would wear a mask for sure. And for me, since the mask mandate ended here, I threw out all my masks. I hope to never wear one again, but that may have to change. So for some good news, it does appear like it's definitely clearing up quite a bit. The sun is right above us, so that may have something to do with either. I don't know if the sun coming through makes it appear more. I'm not a meteorologist or an air qualityologist or whatever, but what I can tell you is it does look clearer, especially off in the distance as well. Something that's interesting to note is I would say around 50% of the people are wearing masks today. And actually those numbers are kind of skewed. I would say 90% of the Thai people are wearing masks and 90% of the foreigners and tourists are not wearing masks. It's quite interesting to see the dynamic here. But I will say there is a lot less Thai people out and about than usual today. Okay, I have some good news. It's a few days later and the air quality has gotten much better. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it's definitely a lot better than it was the other day when I was shooting this, because it was crazy then. Hang on, I'll show you now.